How you guys doing today? It's your boy official BVSAP, and this video is about to be very different. I know the last couple of videos it might be good and at the same time not good at the same time, but I've been working on some other things as well, you know, making content videos, or more than just content videos, making reviews about things, buying the right PC, recommending the best PC as possible. There's things that I want to do before moving on to certain things that I also want to pursue. Now let's get right into it. Let me share it out. It's the same brand. No, it's not this one. It's not Cyber Power. It's actually CLX. So here we are back. So right now I would say there's a sale going on. Supposedly save $80 from $829.99. I mean, you round it up, it's $830. But this is the PC that I got right now. Now keep in mind, y'all, I feel like this is happening to me with each single PC that I end up buying. This one has 16 gigabytes of RAM, but there's only one reason why I chose this PC. Now, of course, I'm gonna say right now it's because of the CPU. Especially if I'm playing other games as well. Yes, you know, you have to have a very good CPU. But there's only one problem that still bothers me till this day. Yes, it brings Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is fixed. You know, you don't have to install it like other PCs, which that's actually a good thing for me. And another thing would be is that this graphics card is giving me problems. Now, the thing is that I already updated it, you know, and it gave me problems. I couldn't play other games as well, especially since I'm doing content most of the time in Fortnite. The thing is that this graphics card, I was trying to use it or trying to like update the graphics to make the quality a little bit more better, and you know, take out some certain things that I was not even gonna pay attention, or if it's just bothering my gameplay. Yeah, this is giving me problems, especially every time if there's an update I couldn't update for some reason the graphics card, and then out of nowhere, boom, like it just updated by itself, and I'm like, okay, that might be weird, but it's already updated. Now when I'm trying to play through the, you know how in GeForce you have NVIDIA, right? Well, this is the total opposite. You do not have NVIDIA in this. Of course not. You have the Radeon, or the AMD Radeon, whatever you want to call it, right? Now, I'm not a PC expert, even though I'm trying to get my license on that as well. And I'm going to get my license, hopefully, if God may. But I might not be an expert. But if I'm being serious enough, you can still play the game. Yes, of course, it's very easy to fix. But I feel like every PC has its own problem. Every single PC. Now, the thing that I appreciate about this PC is that you could upgrade, or not upgrade, I would say you could overclock it, which, you know, you might be asking, like, what do you mean by overclock, Brian? Like, what do you mean that, okay, you're saying that the graphics card has a problem and this and that? Well, yes, of course, this has a problem. This is a problem right here. But the AMD Ryzen 5 5600 3.5 gigabytes 6 core, it's pretty good, especially to play other games. It's pretty good. Now, if you're gonna become a streamer, and if you're planning to be a streamer, or you're planning to record your gameplays or record high quality games at the highest quality possible, you have to find another graphics card, or not a graphics card specifically, but you have to find a good CPU. And this is very good. It's not bad. In my opinion, it's very good. I wouldn't say it's terrible, neither the best, but it's decent. It's good. You still get good quality out of it. You can still play almost every single game that you want to play. Let's find gaming PC. We're gonna go for a budget of $600 right there. And plus there's no certain thing of a $16 PC. That does not exist. Now here we are. Okay, BBZap, look at what I found. Ryzen 5 5600G. Now if we're gonna search that up of the performance, and keep in mind, you're not gonna get 1 terabyte. You might be lucky to find one with 1 terabyte, but you always have to be careful, especially like who's the seller, what type of PC are they selling to you. If it's renewed, you don't want to buy a PC that's renewed. You know, you always have to be careful with what you're buying, especially in Amazon. Okay, but this PC, I actually want to review it to y'all. Processor speed 3.9 Gs. It's kind of, I would say good, because mine, the Skytech that I had, I think it was like a 2.1, which was, you could say, slow. But you could still play games and this and that. The only thing that was carrying me, I would say, is the graphics card and of course the RAM. Now I did upgrade the RAM. I don't know if there's videos about it that I posted on my channel, which I don't believe there is. But I did actually upgrade the RAM to 32 gigabytes of RAM, and guess what happened? I couldn't overclock it. I couldn't play in a consistent 32 gigabytes of RAM on any game. I just couldn't. And if I could, then I probably wouldn't even be making this video. I'd probably make a whole different video. But this right here, Copy that. So here's the thing. Now that I'm finding the information, what is the Ryzen 5 5600G graphics card equivalent to? Now this is the graphics card that I actually had. You see what I mean? Like, you have to be very careful with which graphics card or CPU are you going for. Now we're talking, wait, if we go back, processor type. This is the processor, but supposedly. But if we look up right here, that's supposed to be the CPU, not the thing. But it don't look like it has a graphics card. But you know, if you look at right here, supposedly, yeah, they do not have a graphics card. But we're talking about, let's see, because I don't know why it's saying, what is it saying? Graphics equivalent to. Okay, we're not talking about, what am I saying? Look, it says right here, is it integrated oh yeah, you might as well be careful with that. Okay, well, it doesn't have a direct equivalent in terms of standalone graphics cards. It offers similar performance, similar, not guaranteed, but something similar to entry-level dedicated GPUs like the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650. Now, just because it says similar, it doesn't mean it's the same thing. It's something similar, like almost the same thing, but no, it's not the same thing, neither close to it. Now, with NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650, that's the one that I had. That's the exact one. That's the exact one I had, y'all. But we're talking about performance in words of CPU, like what can it offer? Now, here's the thing. With a base clock speed, okay, you can overclock it, of 3.9 Gs and a max boost clock speed of 4.4. That's a lot, y'all. That is very good and a lot, in my opinion. That's I mean, if you want a faster one, crap, I mean, you might as well go for 5 Gs and up, you know what I mean? But for gaming, oof, that's a lot. In addition to 16 MB of L3 cache, the Ryzen 5 5600G is built to deliver the performance needed to smoothly handle a variety of demanding tasks. Now, anybody can say this. Like, and keep in mind, I'm searching this on Google. I'm not saying it's not 100% true, and keep in mind, you might find information that it could be the same thing and a little bit close to different. But the question is this good for this PC? Well, for the price of it, I would say, okay, it's kind of good. It's in the budget, but RAM wise, what's going on here? And then it says right here, 16 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, it's pretty good. Now let's look up the reviews real quick. What does the review say? Nah, it's only 2. I don't like it. I just don't like the colors of the fans. That's not really a dislike comment. My son wanted a gaming desktop and we had no idea where to start. This desktop was easier to set up, doesn't lag when playing games. He loves it. Recommend it for a newbie. Now, you can't trust everybody when it comes to saying this. And it's crazy because, I don't judge this person. I don't know who it is, right? But 5 stars, oof. 5, and keep in mind, look, the same PC. Same PC, AMD Ryzen 7. This might be good, but I still have to search up the performance of it. Another thing would be is that this is the one, but this is like $100 more. But the thing is that it's almost very close to $600. So I would say like, I don't know. Especially if I find a PC and it's supposedly 40% down. But if I find a decent PC for this amount of money or a little bit more with better specs, then there's just no point of going $100 more for this PC right here. Now, Skytech is the PC that I've been with for a while, especially when I bought my second PC. I believe I lied, my first PC, but my first PC, it was non-gaming. The second PC was actually rented. There we go. Now we're gonna start it. I did have a PC like this. I wasn't this exact one, but it's Skytech. Skytech Nebula PC desktop, 16 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4, 32. What is that? I gotta check it later. But this is the problem right here. Intel i3. Yes, that's a problem. Yes. Now, BVSAP, why is it a problem? Well, we're in 2025. Every game is being upgraded. Every game requires either more RAM or more power from your PC. This is not good for gaming. It is not. This right here, it is not good. No. You either get an i5 for something better than an i5. No. I'd rather everybody in my comment section, or everybody that watches my video, to either get a better CPU, and lower the graphics card. Don't lower it to like a 1080 90 or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, either get a 1650 or something affordable, because the 1650 is the one that it's not the best, but it's something decent for quality. You know what I mean? But this right here, no. No. Now, here's the catch. Are you looking at this? Okay, we're getting started. But look at this. 4.4 G's turbo boost. Now we're talking. But the thing is that look at the reviews. I mean, it's close to a 4-star, $600, but this kind of a catch for 500 gigabytes. And I don't know, I'd rather be a better graphics card for $600 and something, especially, you know, with this. It's not bad. But we're in an era which, you know, everything requires a lot of quality and the rest. Disappointed. Bought this for my son for Christmas. He turned it on twice since, and now won't even turn on. So this is the thing with Skytech, which that has happened to me, but not in like an instant. I don't know if he tried to overclock it or anything like that, but if he tried to overclock it and then something might have happened, yeah, I had that same problem, but worse, because my PC did not turn on for a day until I figured it out with trying to find out, you know, on YouTube, which was the possible fix for it, and no, I did not find no fix at all. I figured it out myself. You can even ask one of my friends, and I turned that PC right back on. Now, nice beginner PC. I bought this for my preteen son as his Christmas gift. He mainly uses this for simple games with Fortnite and other online gaming. This was very easy to set up, similar to any computer, and it connected easily. Graphics are good. Great purchase that I bundled with a screen and a new desk for him. It has been great so far, and he could not be happier. Very quiet, solid build. I had my worries about buying a PC off of Amazon. The kids and I have enjoyed it so far. Runs all the games we like to play. Probably going to slowly upgrade it over time. I would recommend this PC to anybody who is looking for a solid starter PC. Now, are there better starter PCs out there? Yes, there is. Yes. For $600, it's not bad. It's not bad. As long as you keep it under $700, it's not bad at all. Graphics card, 1650. Okay, not bad. Is it NVIDIA? I mean, it doesn't specifically say it in here, but it says a 1650, so it should be good. But it doesn't mean that, you know. Oh, here it is. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 4 gigabytes GDR6 graphics card. Brand may vary. What is that? What is that supposed to mean? Careful here. Careful, guys. 16 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4, blah, blah, blah. No. That's not what I'm looking for. USB ports, including 2.0, 3.0, and 3.2 Gen 1 ports. Not too bad. High performance air cooler, maximum airflow. Oh, that's another big one I need to tell y'all. The PC that I had, you see this airflow right here? You see this? This is very good for the CPU. For the brain of your computer. This is something that every PC must have. The one that I had, it was a fan. And no, if you look at this, it looks like a fan from the sides, right? But you don't understand. This is like a freezer. This thing freezes that CPU in order to maintain that good performance. This is the best one. This thing right here, this thing that I'm like, you know, going around showing y'all that's metal. That thing is the best thing you would ever buy for a PC. It's the best thing ever. Why would you say that? It freezes that thing, man. It keeps it cool as possible. Now, is there better ones? Yes, of course. I mean, so far so good. This is good. Right now, I'm just gonna give it 3.5. Not saying it because of price or anything else for now, but this, now that I'm looking at it a little bit in the details, this is pretty good. This right here, pretty good. Now with the other fans as well, you know, you're keeping a solid airflow, but this is the thing that it brings up the rating right here. This thing right here. People might not realize it for now, or they might, who knows, right? Especially if you're an expert on PCs or if you're into PCs. But yes. Now since we're talking about budget, I might make another review on this or make a specific review on my own PC. But hold on, everybody. There we go. All right, let's go for budget. The thing is that if we're talking about in a budget, I feel like this is the lowest you could buy, but I don't believe that. So we're gonna go for $700. I hope. Oh, okay. So here we are. Okay, let's start with the first one since we're supposed to be talking about Skytech only. So this is close to the one that we was watching earlier. Same thing, I believe. 5500, 3.6 Gs, 4.2 Gs turbo boost, AMD RX 6400. Now, in my opinion, I would still keep it NVIDIA because it has its own system when it comes to AMD RX 64, but it's not going to bring in the NVIDIA control panel. Especially if you're trying to play around with the quality of the games that you play, or when it comes to recording or anything else, or if you're trying to fix a little bit of the quality of any game that you are going to play. Yeah, this is, you could probably still do the same thing, but it's going to come to the point that, okay, is it going to let me install it? Is it going to tell me that I have to upgrade this or update this and that? No, not upgrade, excuse me, y'all. But that's the situation that I'm stuck on right now. And yes, I will be fixing it as soon as possible, if God may, because this is a problem, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to take out all the delay as possible when it comes to playing any single game. Minecraft, Valorant, GTA, you name it. But for the price, just by looking at it, I would say it's decent. Not the best, but decent. Because first of all, for $600, for anything under $600, if you find 16 gigabytes of RAM, just keep in mind maybe the CPU is going to be even lower than this. So for 16 gigabytes of RAM, it's $649 or $650 on the $700. Very good, but not the best. Now right here is Skytech. Now here's the thing. This looks exactly like the one that I had. Yep, exactly like the one that I had. A fan just like that. Just like that. This is not good for the CPU. It's just not good at all. The airflow is not. It's just not good. And you keep in mind, I had a AMD Core i3. Well, it's not called Core AMD Core 3, but you get what I'm saying. It's right here in this number. Now, graphics card is good. 500 gigabytes SSD, alright, cool. But for the other PCs that we just recently saw, you guys, you can get something better. Especially, this is close to $600. Now, if we look over here, you have NVIDIA GeForce, so yes, you are going to have the NVIDIA control panel. Another thing is that this one brings 8 gigabytes of RAM. Not good for, wow, should I just say it? It is not good for gaming. Well, you can still game on it. Of course, you still can. But if you're trying to max out your gameplay, play better games, especially when it comes to quality wise and maintaining quality, maintaining whatever you're trying to do, right? 8 gigabytes, especially for this year, it is not the way to go. No. Should we legit just go back? Like, yo, we just legit saw $649. Because if you round it up, it's already $600, right? But keep in mind, you're still gonna be taxed, so it's not gonna be just $600, but you're still gonna be taxed. Now, if you really think about it, we're still on budget. With this budget right here, boom, Ryzen 5. This, I just don't like it, but if that's the only thing we can find, boom, okay, cool. But look at the RAM, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 16. And I know the processor speed says otherwise, but it doesn't say here that you can boost it up. This is right here, 3.6 Gs and then 3.7. Like, yo, make up your mind. What is going on here? Over here, it says 3.6, but you can boost it up, or in other words, you can overclock it to 4.2 Gs. So I would say at this point, this is the PC that's winning at the moment. Now look at this PC. I don't like the CPU already. Okay, cool, 500 gigabytes of RAM. But the thing is that right here saying 16 gigabytes, which it's supposedly we already previously watched it, so there's just no point. The Nebula, yeah, we already seen this PC. This PC was an actual PC that I was gonna buy, but it wasn't with this what's the name, processor type or the CPU. It was not this one that I was gonna buy. Now the PC, I was gonna end up buying it because it had a different fan on. But for 16 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabytes of storage, the storage always messes me up. But now we have to talk about the graphics card. Yep, right here, 649. I mean, you might as well get the other one because it has more airflow at that point. Now for the fan in the middle, if it had a different one, like a cooler one, the one that's like liquid cool, or maybe like the other one that I legit told y'all that I was just like stressing out on, then yeah, maybe so you could get that one. But for this fan, no, it's not good at all either. Next. 3.9 Gs, 449. I think we already saw this PC, especially for the fan. But yo, for 449, okay, cool. The gigabytes of RAM is still on that range, but 16 gigabytes of RAM, 16. You can still play good, but look at that CPU. Look at that CPU. Keep in mind, there's better CPUs than this, but we're talking about starting your own, either your own, buying your first pre-built or starting your own PC. I will make another video on, especially when it comes to parts and things like this, or other things that you might be interested on. But for now, we're talking about pre-built PCs. Pre-built. But for this PC, for $449, it's good. It's not bad at all. Not bad. 3.9 Gs, not bad at all. Another one, $699, $700. We're not even gonna review it. No, I mean 3.3 Gs. No, not a good build. But 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1650, cool. But $699, no, not good at all. No, this is not even Skytech, but we can still see it. Intel Core i5, 512 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM, processor speed 3.4. Not bad, especially for this type of graphics card. Not bad. But there's a problem. GeForce GTX 750. You guys, come on. If it can still keep up with the performance and the quality is good, then yes, I mean, why not? You can still buy this PC. It's right there in the budget. But this PC is not going to beat this price. Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? It's not going to beat this price. How does that make sense? You understand, like, what is it costing you to, to make profit? Because if you build this PC for $200, or maybe you have some spare parts and you're selling for this amount of price, then that's good. But this is not, no. And yes, it might have good reviews, of course. I mean, we're talking about an Intel Core i5, but you guys, come on. There's just no way. And no, I'm not trying to hate on this, I'm not saying to, it's your own risk on buying this PC, and look at how it looks like. By the fan, I already love it. Yes, if it brings this fan, I totally love it. But there's always a problem. And that's his opinion. Great speed, great functionality, definitely worth its price. For the price, you can get a better PC. You can get an even better PC. But here's the catch. If you've been on playing PCs, not playing PCs, if you've been buying PCs all over the place and this and that, well, the thing is that it's very unique, keeping it under it. I've never seen that before. But all the PCs are always gonna tell you how good they are, they always bring in their own thing. But it's just not quite true. And I'm talking based on experience. First of all, if I buy a PC right now, are you guys gonna tell me right now that this PC is not gonna give me any trouble at all? When I install games, when I connect it to the Wi-Fi, have Bluetooth already installed, anything, especially taking out the delay, updating any graphic drivers, you name it. You're telling me right now, based on those comment section and those reviews, that this PC is not gonna have a problem? I don't believe it. Do not care. I do not believe it at all. Now the thing is, it says Bluetooth, so that better be there. You know what I mean? You actually need Bluetooth if you're gonna listen to music, record music, listen to videos, or whatever you're gonna do with it. You need Bluetooth. I mean, what PC does not have Bluetooth? Okay, next. For one review, I mean, crap. I can't blame the guy if something's going on, but it seems sketchy, so I wouldn't go for it. You know what I mean? Always be careful. Now 459, 4 stars, 4.5 or so. 16 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabytes of storage, gaming, of course it has to be gaming, Intel Core i7 3.4Gs. Now here's the thing, the other PC was up to 4.2. I'm not telling you that, okay, this might be a bad PC. No. It's at your own risk that, you know, you either want to buy the PC or not. If you like the PC just because it looks good, that's on you. But I'm basically talking about pre-builds. I'm talking about, okay, this is what it brings. You can either buy this PC that brings a total speed of 4.2 Gs, especially that it's very good, or you want to buy this PC for a higher price with worse specs and for 3.4 Gs or 3.2 Gs, which is almost close to 2.9. And if we're talking speed, yeah, of course it's slow, very low. But for 459, man, in that case, I would recommend you buying this PC instead. This one right here, 3.9. I mean, use your brain, y'all. You guys are not gonna buy this PC. And no, I'm not calling anybody dumb. No. It's just logic. Like, if you find a good PC for a certain price, of course you're gonna go for it after reading the reviews. But the reviews are not 100% correct because that's their experience. You're always gonna buy something at your own risk. You're not gonna buy something based on what somebody said. For example, just because somebody's promoting a certain skincare, it doesn't mean that's gonna work for everybody else. Unless you try it yourself, but based on your skin, based on what it is that, you know, according to your skin, it's gonna work for you. Because you can't recommend it to everybody around the world because it's just not gonna work. You know what I mean? It's like me saying that everybody likes Ford. The vehicle Ford, the brand Ford, right? But Ford has problems. That vehicle has problems, of course, correct? But it doesn't mean that everybody likes Ford. There's also Ferrari, luxury cars. There's also Mercedes. There's also BMW. There's also Toyota, Nissan. Should I keep going? What's the name? Honda. There's a lot of vehicles out there that people can choose from. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be this brand. It doesn't have to be. But we're talking about a budget. We're talking about, okay, what are the specs? What can I expect from this PC? What is the speed that I could expect from this PC? What is the performance that I could expect? Every PC is built different. That's also nothing that I'm saying. Now, Skytech X1 PC desktop, 16 GB of RAM, sodium RAM. Okay, this RAM is very different. Mini PC, Ryzen 5 56G 3.9. Okay, very good. But what is the RAM? The RAM is right here. Look at that, 16 GB of RAM. Now, storage, 500 GB of RAM. So everything is labeled right here. Okay, that's very good. But for $499, still in budget, 55%. So there must be a problem in there. There must be a problem, but that's based on people's experience. But based on what I'm seeing, it's good. Decent, yes, but it's still good. Now right here, $539, white gaming PC, 16 GB of RAM, 1 TB storage. Okay, there might be a problem here. Celebron? Never heard of this. Somebody might know in the comments down below, or somebody that's watching this video, somebody might know. But now for one top, come on, bring me down. Where is it? 1 TB storage is good. It's very good for any PC, right? But graphics card, 580, 16 gigabytes, GDR5. I don't know, something about this graphics card that's like, I don't know. I'll still be careful either ways, but for $539.99, no, definitely a no go. Nope. But the fan though, if it's not like the other one, no, don't buy a fan like this one though. Neither this one, but the metallic one that's like sideways, yeah, that one's the way to go. All right, let's see. There's not many PCs like that, you know, especially that I'm searching Skytech. They don't even have it for that price anymore unless I go up, but we're talking about budget. Now, Gamer Master Gaming PC, 16 GB of RAM, DDR4, 500 GB of storage, AMD Ryzen 5, 649 though. But 3.4 is 3.6 Gs, but there's no boost, it says right here. And keep in mind, you can still overclock your PC even if it doesn't say it, but it's not always guaranteed, because keep in mind, I never had this brand before. Now if I buy this PC, I might as well, you know, make a video on it explaining like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, this and that. But although this is the part that I worry always, this fan right here is just not good. It is not good. I don't recommend it. Yeah, I just don't recommend it at all. Yep, I don't. It doesn't even, and if that's the graphics card in this area right here, I don't know, I just don't trust it. It don't even seem like it. I mean, this is the graphics card actually, but I don't know. I wouldn't recommend y'all buying it. No, same fan, like no. If not for 4090. Oh, I thought it was, no, this was the full, oh crap, I was about to say. But it says right here, RTX 4060. That's dangerous though. I know the airflow, it's not, well, it has multiple airflow of course, but it's still not enough. Especially for the CPU, it is not enough at all. Nah, y'all. I mean, if I'm being honest, y'all, this is the budget. I mean, you can still go for a laptop, which you might find something even better than that. And the laptop has its own problems as well. You're not gonna escape from any problem at all. But for a starter PC, we got this one right here, $649 though. And keep in mind, you're still gonna be taxed. Okay, we got that one. But the fan, yep, the fan is also there, metallic, sideways. Nebula, i3 though. It's an i3, but it has a 3.7 Gs and 60 gigabytes of RAM. And here it tells you what's the max speed you can go to. Not bad, but price wise, you're paying a little bit more. So at this point, you might as well either buy this one or buy the other one. This one, I still want y'all to be careful enough because, you know, of course we previously watched it, but you always have to be careful. Always. It don't matter if I'm telling you, okay, I guarantee you buying this one, but it don't actually matter. Still be careful at all cost. Be careful. I don't care how popular Amazon is, you still have to be careful no matter what. Just by looking at it, high performance, yes, any PC would say that. 1 terabyte of SSD, supposedly, but it says right here 500 gigabytes of RAM. Interesting. Come on. Like I'm telling you, you have to be careful. You see, it says right there something else, and then on the other side says something else. So you always have to be careful. But for the price, it's very good. And for the speed right here, this is the part that interests me a lot. It is very, very good. But I can't wait to, if I buy one of these PCs, boom, overclock it. But yeah, I think that's about it. And this one right here, for the price of it, 524, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 512 of storage, 3.4 Gs, and Intel Core i5. And you got this one right here. I feel like this is the winner based on graphics, the CPU actually, excuse me, by CPU and graphics, not graphics, CPU and yeah, I think that's it. The graphics card, I'm not even gonna mention it, but by CPU, it's kind of a winner, especially a little bit by price. But the one that wins on price is this one right here. This is number one. Now number two, it will be this one because of the price. Yes, for a price, it's good, it's decent. Not the best, but decent. Starter PC. In third place, based on price, right here, $649.99. You get a Ryzen 5, 500 gigabytes of storage, 16 gigabytes of RAM, which this is very, very necessary, and 3.6 Gs of speed. But I think that's about it, y'all. That's about it. I have to edit this video right now because I don't want to waste time, y'all. I just don't want to at all. But this is about it, and then I'm gonna go for laptops, and after laptops I'm gonna go for a budget of $1,000 or $900 of PCs. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. For real, don't forget. Crap, I'm kind of a little bit thirsty now, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, let me know as well. And yes, this video is very, very long, and I still have to do all the cuts as possible. But again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, God bless every single one of y'all, and I am out. Y'all heard me once, y'all heard me twice. I am out. Peace, y'all.